Okay, so a very good afternoon, Sakshi. How have you been so far?
Good afternoon, ma'am. And I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing well, and thank you so much for asking, Sakshi. It's 2024, and I had a wish to have a conversation with you only because of your dedication towards this language. So, how is your
Yes,
journey?
thank.
Yes. What about your journey with this language, Sakshi?
Yes, ma'am. Everything is going well. Just sometimes I'm facing some issues that I feel that I need to work. Or every time it happen, when I'm speaking, I feel no. After having conversation after 20-25 minutes, then I felt, my God, I made this mistake. I should have improved this.
Mhm,
But majorly, I'm facing one issue that I wanted to know from you. That what is your suggestion for that? Most of the time we use Hindi filler, not I don't actually use Hindi fillers, but I use filler words like and okay. So this kind of, this kind of filler words I use a lot.
mhm.
And how can I eliminate these filler words from my speaking? So could you please suggest something?
Actually, this question is very good, Sakshi. And you won't believe last night I was watching a video. Uh, it was on Instagram account, I would say. I found a
Mm,
wonderful and amazing trainer over there.
okay.
Okay, it's been more than 30 years. She has been conducting sessions related to C1 level only. When it
Mm,
comes to, I will share the link of this particular channel too. Okay, the profile. Definitely, you are going to see that the way she is speaking, she is
mm,
using a lot of fillers, especially
okay.
ah. So
Mm,
there is only one suggestion for that. There is no harm, even though it's my habit to use sometimes like. So what,
mm,
Sakshi? If I say like in between during the conversation, if I say so what is the harm of that? Okay,
mm,
only one question. Why are you learning this language? So that you can speak and you can
yes.
communicate. Okay,
I.
let's suppose you want to know a little bit about my profile. Okay,
Mm,
I explained everything. In between, I said like. So what is the problem? You have all
yeah.
information that my name is Renu Singh, living in Jamshedpur, working professional. That's it. So try
Mm,
to carry this kind of mindset, I would say. I always tend to say this kind of strong statement. You are an Indian. So it's very
right.
challenging. Don't follow that pattern. I would suggest try to be very natural, authentic,
Mm,
knowledgeable. Knowledge should
mm,
be there. Okay, don't run behind what should I do to remove, to eradicate all these things. Okay, it takes time. If you really want to improve that one, you can do it. Okay, you
mm,
can do it. It takes time. And you have to practice. You have to tell your brain for that. Okay, I'm using three times like. Next time, I'm
mm.
not going to use it. So there are so
Yes.
many things. Just you need to aware of it, make a note of it, stick it somewhere in front of your eyes, maybe. Okay, and have a look always,
Mm,
isn't it? But yes,
right.
don't take such kind of pressure. Oh my God, want to improve and like is coming. Filler words are coming. There is no harm.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
I had few conversation right till now internationally, and I found everywhere like seasoned trainer are using fillers. No harm, Sakshi. Don't bother
okay.
yourself too much.
Okay.
Yes.
If I spoke for a 20 minute or 30 minute and I use these filler words
Mhm.
for a while or in a few sentences,
Yes.
then it is fine. But most of the time I'm using in after every single sentence I'm using that
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
so
Mhm.
I feel that somewhere it breaks our fluency and affect our fluency. So that's why that bothers me a lot. Little bit
Yes.
we can use, it's
Mhm.
okay.
Mhm.
But after every single sentence, we are using these kind of filler words.
Yes.
So somewhere it affect our fluency.
Yes.
That's
I completely agree, Sakshi, and I think it's been more than 10 minutes, I would say, and you are not using fillers during this time. So you are not such kind of person who is using continuously so much fillers. And I
mm,
agree. If you are using more than 4 and 5 times, then you need to work. The reason, it will hinder the progress, fluency, and as well as the beauty of your speech, the way you are
right.
speaking. Yes.
Mm,
So if you want to
yeah.
beautify and festoon your speech, then you have to work on that. But again, if you are using it too much, more than 4 times, 5 times, then you need to work on that. Otherwise, no need to. Okay, by the time you will overcome, but it takes time.
Right, right.
Yes. Hmm.
So yes, usually I'm not using a lot of fillers, but sometime actually last 1 or 2 weeks I am just focusing more. I am completely emphasizing on this thing that I
Mhm,
should not use.
mhm,
And today I last 2 3 days I have been watching so many videos, some native speakers, that how can I stop. Then all these videos that I found was very common thing that I
mhm,
found there.
mhm.
So common thing was that if nothing is coming in your mind, or nothing, there is not a single word that you can say, and you are trying to recall something that particular
Yes.
moment, then
Mhm.
it's better to be silent and it's better to take pause for a while. So
Yes.
I found common thing in each all these videos.
It's very true, Sakshi. Some of my students, they have been struggling with the same problem, so I tend to say, okay, Monday to Friday you are taking sessions, okay, Saturday you can give a revision whatever you covered till now, Sunday be chill, composed, enjoy your life, okay.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
is also the part of it. It's not like that, okay, like you are practicing in such a way where you are looking like a crazy person. Don't
Hmm.
do that, okay, because your health is also very important for that. It should
True.
be your first priority. And I have seen, I was thinking I have to record a video for that, but due to my busy schedule, I would say I'm not able to
Hmm.
record for 10 minutes of video. There are few commitments related to personally and professionally too,
Hmm.
Sakshi, because I have seen multiple times, like learners are running here and there when it
Hmm.
comes to YouTube channel, Instagram account, uh, and other platform. So contents are there, creators are there. So there is also a problem that what kind of content I should go to consume,
Hmm.
which person I need to follow,
Right.
right? So that
Yes.
was like, yeah, that was there in my mind. And I was thinking, okay, I have to tell everybody that don't do that. Limit
Hmm.
yourself. Don't limit your boundaries and knowledge. But when it
Hmm.
comes to consume a particular content, please limit yourself in that way. Only try to follow anyone or two
Hmm.
person, not more than that. If you are feeling that this person is providing the right content in a right
Hmm.
series, in a right way, in a right direction, and by following that particular content creator, you can improve.
Okay.
Even though if you are not finding my channel that it's worth it to spend 10 minutes over there, no need to follow that one. Also, I would say it's not like
Hmm.
that. Just limit yourself. Okay, few YouTube channels, few reels. Okay, make a schedule for that.
Okay.
Yes, this
Got
is,
it.
yes. Anything information you want to add on whatever I said? Do you agree, Sakshi? It should be like that.
Yes, I do agree.
Okay, because there are so many content creators, but you have
Hmm.
to analyze what is your need, what is your
Hmm.
requirement. What is your level? Isn't it? If your level
Yes.
is beginner, search a channel like this. If your level is like this, where you can looking for translation, कि आप हिंदी ही बोल रहे हो, आपको हिंदी से इंग्लिश में चाहिए, so try
Mm.
to have a look for that. Follow that particular channel. If your level is B2, where you are able to speak randomly, spontaneously, and you are able to steer your conversation for 20 and 30 minutes, then follow this kind of channel where you can flourish more, you can grow,
Mm.
isn't it? And follow it for 1 week, 10 days. And after that, if you are feeling okay, now it's enough, I have to switch that one, give a switch. You can shift, no problem. But be consistent.
Okay, that means if I have started to watching one particular channel, then I need to stick there at least for 1 week.
Yes,
I mean, until I can understand properly and until I can
yes,
resolve problem.
yes. For example, you are targeting to be proficient when it comes to the knowledge of grammar. Then follow that particular channel where a content creator is providing you a series, noun, pronoun, entire part of speech, then tenses, then other things, active, passive, direct, indirect, narration, isn't it? If you are looking for only conversational English, follow other
Mm-hmm.
channels like this where you can uplift your language skills. You can communicate for 15 minutes. If you target Hindi to English, follow this kind of channel. If you are
Okay.
targeting to improve your British accent or pronunciation, I would say accent is completely different thing. It's very challenging
Mm.
for us. So if you
Yes.
want to improve and understand the concept of British one, follow that particular channel. And if you target to understand American
Mm.
pronunciation, try to follow that channel.
Mm.
Okay, so this is a kind of a, I would say, very important thing to understand. What is my goal? Identify
Right.
it. Goal. The second one, your level of speaking. Okay,
Mm.
then
Mm.
give yourself at least 4 to 5 days. There is no harm. If it
Okay.
takes 1 week, go for it. Don't think in such a way, okay, 1 week. No, you have to think about it because there is no secret sauce for that, that anybody will come in your life and they will encapsulate all these ideas. वो सारे आइडियाज
Right.
दे देंगे. ठीक है, हम इन्फ्लुएंस हो जाते हैं अगर कोई बहुत अच्छी इंग्लिश बोल रहा है. बट हियर द मैटर इज what about the teaching skills, the way they are teaching, it matters a lot, isn't it? So my
Yes.
strategy is very simple, Sakshi, and I will suggest you only that one, Sakshi. Identify
Mm.
your goal. Okay, this is my goal I want to achieve in the month of January, and then do little bit research accordingly. Okay, then follow few channels, Google it.
Mm.
If you get any kind of website, follow any one website. If you get a accurate amount of information in a beautiful series, and
Mm.
follow it for a couple of days. Definitely after 15 days, you will see a change. Okay, knowledge is there. Whatever my target was, now I'm here.
Mm.
Okay. And don't
Okay.
do like that कि ये भी channel देखना है, वो भी channel देखना है.
Mhm.
I want to learn that particular word. No, because let me clear it out here. Only 2 and 3 words you can inculcate every day and you can use it, not more than that. And maybe you are
Yeah,
very excellent, your mind is very, your brain is so sharp, you can learn 10 words, but practically just 2 and 3 words you can retain. And for
that's
that
true.
particular, that's true, and for that particular thing you have to use it. This kind of efforts you have to put only for 2 and 3 idiomatic expressions. If you are thinking okay, then you can
Yeah,
retain it. वरना
Hmm.
फिर वही होने वाला है, अरे ये भी याद कर लिया, वो भी याद कर लिया, अरे मैं तो भूल गई. So that
Yeah.
is the thing, it bothers me a lot, personally, as a tutor, as a human being, Sakshi.
Hmm.
Okay, anything else
Yeah.
you want to add on? I would be glad. I want to know
Yes.
more about your end.
Yes, ma'am. Completely, I do agree with you, whatever you have said, and I make this mistake that I always what I want, I just explore two, three channels or some different YouTubers until I get the answer of my question. So I just always explore some. And
Yes.
every time nowadays, actually, I'm exploring some native speakers or what actually they are sharing. But there is not majorly different, almost same. And earlier, yes, I used to follow those channels. They would sharing some grammatical knowledge or some grammar
Mhm,
concept, but nowadays I'm just focusing on speaking and fluency.
mhm,
Specifically, I'm focusing on this. So I want to know one more thing, that ma'am, according to you, spoken English for English for beginners, those who are starting from the beginning.
mhm.
So for them, how much grammar we need to know, or what are some concept, what are some topics that we need to know if that person has started from the scratch. And the
Mhm,
second thing is that he just want to speak,
mhm,
he doesn't want to do anything, he doesn't want to make himself fluency, and it doesn't matter for that person, but they just want to speak.
mhm.
So how much grammar, or what are some basic topics they need to understand, they need to know?
Okay, Sakshi. So it is a big question, first of all. Let's see how
Mm,
much time it will take to answer. So the first thing, as you mentioned, from the scratch. So the moment you
mm,
said from the scratch, it means ABCD. So it's not like
right.
that. I don't think so that in India it is there. We are aware of
Okay.
it, isn't it? Okay, let's talk about the beginner level. Okay, as I already told you, if your level is like that, where you are not completely understanding English to English conversation, go with such kind of channel where Hindi to English translation is there. First thing. Second one, when it comes to self-paced learning, it is very, very challenging. However,
Mm,
if you are wishing to do that, what you can do is, first of all, try to understand tenses. It is important. Okay,
mm,
tenses means, and parts of a speech is not that much important. The reason, the moment you start to understand translation, simple
mm,
present, simple past, future, 6 and 7 tenses are very, very important to understand. Okay, for
okay.
general English, no need to
Mm,
use will be, shall be. There is no use.
okay.
Okay, along with
Mm,
that, model verbs, few model verbs are very important. Okay, now how to start? For example, my level is beginner.
mm,
I will do by I will start by making few sentences, 5 sentences in simple present, because
mm,
most of the time when it comes to general communication, everyday
mm,
conversation, more than
mm,
50% role is here only simple present.
present. Okay.
Do you feel the same or not? Because I feel the
Yes.
same. Yes. So you have to understand as a beginner that how to describe a particular scenario if it is related to present one. Give
Mm,
at least 1 week. Again, I would say it takes time. Don't be in rush. Today is Monday. I will cover present. Next day past. I will cover past. No, because now here what we are targeting, our purpose,
mm,
our objective to speak in English, not to
mm.
learn the grammar pattern and give the examination. The agenda,
Right.
right? We are
Mm,
not preparing for examination, any kind of language. Here we are
mm,
trying to develop a skill, a language skill, so that we can communicate internationally, right? So just try
right.
to make five sentences. Then increase the length of it.
Mm.
Now, next question you ask, what kinds of topics? There are so many, multiple, various, uncountable. Okay, the place where you sit every day, you can
Mm.
explain. Whatever you are doing, try to explain
Mm.
the situation. Most importantly, I would suggest try to develop a habit of general writing. Whatever you are
Right.
doing in a day, write it down. Put your thoughts
Mm.
into words. It would be
Yeah.
challenging. बहुत लोग बोलेंगे मैडम इंग्लिश ही नहीं आती. अब कैसे सोचे कैसे लिखे? That's why I mentioned identify your level, make a schedule and practice accordingly, and don't be in rush. Always you have to tell your brain be composed. You
Mm.
can achieve everything, but only one step higher you can go, not more than that, inch by inch.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes,
that
I
is a
got
thing.
it.
Yes.
Yes, now I got it.
Yes, that is a thing, because I have seen it happen. Sometimes you feels okay, there are multiple thoughts, what to
Right.
do, how to do, and it will happen again. It will happen.
Mm.
So what you need to do whenever you are feeling okay, now right away, my mind is a melting pot, just composed. Be composed mind. Calm. Take a pause. Take a complete rest. Go outside. Have a fun with your friends. Talk to
Mm.
them. And then next day again. Restart.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Anything else, Sakshi?
No, ma'am, thank you so much. Actually, I got it. I wanted to know these answers, and it was really bothering me a lot that how to struggle with this filler words and the topic. So these are very small
Yes.
things. It seems so easy and seems so simple, but when it comes in our mind, so that is so pressurizing sometimes.
Yes, it is.
That's
It's
yeah.
very
And if
true.
there is someone, yeah, if there is someone who can resolve our all queries, that we are struggling with that, so
Yes.
good thing. I'm so privileged. I can sit with you there
I am
always.
so blessed to have like a person like you in my life, Sakshi. I am so blessed. So this that is there. And don't worry, okay? The moment you said I want to become fluent in this language, somewhere you are showing your courage, your strong determination, because it is challenging to develop a kind of language skill, you know? So this is, I
Yes.
think, enough to motivate yourself. You are doing a good job.
Yes, ma'am. You motivated me a lot, and you always, because apart from you, there is not anyone with whom I can discuss these kind of my problems. So you always make me realize that okay, I'm going on the right path. I'm not
Yes.
derailing.
Your voice,
So
look at, I always appreciate your tone, Sakshi. Your tone is very good. The way you are
yes.
speaking, the way you are carrying your personality, the pitch, the tone, there is
Mm.
no one can like feel that your tone is very harsh. It's very polite, humble and grounded. Your personality I'm talking about. So make it like think like that in such a way. This is my strength. That's it.
Mm. Sure.
Okay.
So,
And you
yes.
are a wonderful, amazing speaker. Look at your smile.
Thank you. Thank you so much again.
Okay. So I think this is for today, Sakshi. Hope
Yes.
you have a wonderful and successful future. And my best wishes always with you. Always, Sakshi. Okay.
Okay.
Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.